Warning! This video is rated E for comic mischief and cartoon violence.
And welcome!
Welcome one and all to the very first episode
of Rated E.
Rated E?
Questionably Rated E.
I'm comic mischief.
I'm cartoon violence. And for our first episode, we're going to be playing Arcade Spirits. And I originally watched Pro Jared. I originally watched him play through it, and I really liked it. He did a really good job.
Oh yeah, that
guy. You know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
I'm sure I've fangirled to you before.
I'm sure after you watch this one, that would be a great one to go and watch. But definitely watch this one first.
Oh yeah, definitely this one first. So I've played it, I've watched a playthrough of it, so Kevin gets to play it now. Who's your mouse?
That's not my name.
Oh, my bad.
Alright. What do we do here?
So you hit start.
Probably a good place to start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's intense.
Do you want to read it?
Database system online. New profile detected. Analyze. Analyze.
No, you click. No. Or here, hit the space bar. We'll save the mouse for later. There we go.
New profile number 237771. Economic bracket. Lower middle employment category. Bleak. Oh. Current emotional health rating. Low. That's sad.
I mean, it's relatable.
Ideal candidate for premium level associate. Proceed.
Assistance.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Proceed.
Whatever. Negative.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Keep going.
Premium level assistance re-requested. Proceed. Oh. Pretty please? Oh. Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing premium service for profile number 237771. Justification. Hope.
A New Hope. Wait, is that copyrighted?
I think that's a movie or something.
Some kind of nerd thing.
Hope should be free. You shouldn't talk bad about nerds.
No, nerds are great.
Yeah. Sure. Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Of course. Now compiling personal metadata.
Data or data?
I don't know.
Oh, and here you go. Now you put the keyboard down and pick up the mouse. And create your character. You click on it. You do know how to click on things, right?
What is this? A mouse? What should this person's name be?
That's your choice.
How do I?
You click.
Oh.
Or hit this backspace.
Yeah. One of those.
One of those.
Any suggestions? I should have thought about this.
This is your playthrough.
We'll go with Thaddeus.
Thaddeus?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a cool name, right?
Yeah. Sure. I've never played this game, but I reference it all the time.
You haven't?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh no, last name?
You don't have to.
Now I'm stumped.
that
last name redacted.
No, his last name should be Stumped.
Of course it should be. I don't know how to spell that. So he's obviously, well, we won't get into that.
It's not, it's 2019, whatever.
Long hair? Sure. Skin tone? Doesn't matter. Yeah. That's a dude? I don't know. Hair color.
I was very excited.
Close my eyes and... Well, I didn't even click on that. Don't close your eyes. That's bad.
No, I'm super excited, because for those of you who don't know, I dye my hair crazy colors all the time. It's currently neon green and, purple. So I was very excited when I saw this.
I'm less excited.
You're less excited? Well, then do your normal hair color.
Still moderately excited.
Just do your normal hair color.
I don't know. That one?
Brown?
Brownish.
Brown. One more. You're not quite red. There you go. That one would work. I don't think there's a beard option, though. I'm sorry.
Oh.
No beard option. This is before the beard.
Before the beard was invented in 1987, for those of you who don't know.
So instead of like BC, it's BB before beard.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Clothing color.
Uh-huh.
Now it's getting real.
Oh, yeah. Pick your favorite color.
I just like this noise, but anyway. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Perfect.
Perfect.
That's it?
Done editing. Yep.
This is correct. This is correct.
Name Thaddeus Stubbs.
Premium level assistance for profile number 237771. Thaddeus Stumped has been activated. For the sake of his hopes and dreams, fade to black.
Oh no. Get out of the way. There we go.
The following is a work of fiction. All references to trademark classic arcade game titles are used under something or another. Winners don't do
drugs.
Oh, no.
Don't you have some drug stories?
No, I'd never touched.
No. What are you squinting at?
I'm just confused at everything going on.
This is the title sequence of the game.
I didn't bring any quarters with me. Damn.
I do. I have a whole bowl for laundry. Music in this game's pretty good, but I'll let you read.
It is the future year 20XX. Doesn't make any sense because it's the Roman numeral for 10, but we'll move past it. A dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe.
Wait, isn't XX? Isn't just one X 10? So,
Yeah.
so two X's.
So it'd be 2010-10.
Like, sure.
So
Would it be 2020? If it's how do Roman numerals work?
So yeah, this is next year.
Oh, okay, there we
The
go.
future year of next year, the dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe.
I mean, that sounds about right.
As we all presumed we would be. Woe to be the human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister. I don't know. Robots, maybe? Evil robots? How's that work?
Accurate.
Yeah, no, sorry. The future year 2020 is pretty much what you'd expect it to be. No flying cars, smartphones, pro gamer celebs, internet trolls, personal assistant AI, cheese-flavored snack foods. That's delightful.
That's the best.
But even with such wonders as 2020 holds to date, I have no part in any of them. Had no part in any of them. I'm sorry, I'm bad at reading.
So I picked a game where you're
perfect for this game. I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe salesperson, and a lifeguard for the local community pool.
Busy.
I don't care what era of human history you live in. Kitties peeing in the pool is pretty much a constant thing. Trust me on this.
That's why I refuse to go to a public pool.
As for the bustling metropolis of 24-hour neon utopia you see here, my little corner of it isn't nearly as shiny and cool. Let me show you. Oh. Behold my quaint little apartment.
That's not a bad apartment,
It's not
though. No. It's better than, like, that kitchen's better than my kitchen. My kitchen's a
Is
closet.
that like a penguin? What is that? It has a coffee maker. That's good.
That's a basic essential.
Can't complain, really. It's paradise, in a relative sense. I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. Down? That's good when they're down. It's an Always Sunny joke they stole there, I see.
What?
Always my roomie picks up any stray socks or shirts I leave lying around. Oh, yeah, as a roommate. That's not such a great apartment anymore.
It depends on the roommate.
That's true. In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most of my family tree. Or at least I was before today.
You got fired from another job?
Oh, I like it when they read it for me.
Seriously? Seriously?
Thaddeus?
3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
Who's this lady?
You'll find out.
I like her hair.
She does have cool hair.
The horrified-looking young woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend, Juniper.
There you go, background.
I mean, that's a cool name, too.
Juniper's
the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encourages me whenever I lose a job, like, today.
I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay?
Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset?
Because you actually enjoyed the job. More than you enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks at the very least.
I'm not the complaining sort. These things just happen.
That's kind of true. I complain more than you.
That's true. Things fall apart. The center does not hold.
That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it?
No, I mean, the community center literally fell apart. The pool won't hold water anymore. Whatever. I'll just get another job. Any job will do as long as we can make the rent, right?
Stripper! Rob, I saw how mopey and tired you were, coming home every night from those other crappy jobs. At least when you got back from the pool each day, I sometimes thought you smiling.
It's kind of a nosy roommate you got here.
She's just
moving away from home, if not to get away from all of that. I mean, we both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right?
I think so.
I just want us to be happy. Both of us.
I thought you hated your job.
Come on.
No deflecting. This is about you. Excuse my burp. My mind's made up. We're gonna find you a job that's just as good, if not better, than the lifeguarding job. Let's start from the top. What's your dream?
Well, I'm standing in front of class to give a speech, and I forget to put my pants on and...
Your dream job!
Oh. I don't know, Juniper. I've never really given it any serious thought.
I've got it!
Oh hey, I think I've got just the thing to help you out.
Juniper pulls... Now I'm narrating. Juniper pulls out her phone, rapidly tapping an unlocked code into the glass before pointing out a little pink icon.
It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings. Totally free, too. My cousin introduced it to me.
Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower?
Sounds like something you would do.
Kinda. I've been there. We've all been there.
It would have worked if he got the fuel mixture in his water gun, right? Anyway, I'm sending a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering you 500 points just for recommending it to my friend.
Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess.
At least give it a try, okay? Maybe it can point you at some good jobs. Ones with less socks and or urine.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Okay, but don't think too long, right?
Oh, in the end, I was like, I'm not that skinny. What's going on here? In the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Not that I find it annoying. I mean, it's more that she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over mine, too. Both of us had it rough. Up to and through the point where she left home to try and start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life. The two of us, against any dark forces aligning against me. But that's not to say she's good at being my advocate. Enthusiastic, yes, but skilled, nope.
Like our channel.
The enthusiasm's there, that's all that matters. Typically, the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sends my way are pyramid schemes or something. She's gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but yeah. She's the main reason I went ahead and installed the app, was to make sure Juniper wasn't about to get her kidneys sold on the black market or something. Geez, that took a turn. Still, no sense messing around with it now. A good night's rest would act as a neat little emotional reset button, right? Right. Fade to black. No dreams, no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. By the time morning light leaked in through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. Juniper had already left to catch a bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn, but she left a note for me, pinned to the tiny fridge we shared.
Remember, download app, find dream job, make money, sort out your life. I believe in you.
So, moment of truth. Do I trust in Juniper's weird little app, or just go find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? I say give the weird little app a shot.
There we go. No, you gotta move it. There. No. There.
Figuring at the very least her miracle app could possibly help me find a job, I loaded up, tapped the icon, and...
Hello!
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 Oh, I wish my phone did that. That's cool. Oh? Okay, see, that's what I mean. Anybody else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of their phone. Me? I went, huh? Also, it's one of those new kind of 3D screens, so, you know, not actually magical realism here. Very normal in the distant future year 2020.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach.
I would like one.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums.
Of course it is.
That when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
Absolutely.
You want to subscribe to that?
To Pizza Facts.
Yeah. It's facts about pizza.
I'm here
I suppose.
to help you find your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
Real. Pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of wish-granting genie?
Oh, I could read Iris. I don't know if I have a voice for her.
I suppose in modern parlance, a massively interconnected database searching virtual assistant could be considered a kind of a genie in the bottle. No,
Perfect.
terrible.
Nope, it's canon now.
But honestly, all I can do is give you the chance to improve your life. What you do with it is up to you. I can cross-reference search data for you, but without motivation you won't get anywhere. I glanced up from my phone at the heaps of laundry and half-finished books and other items strewn about my apartment.
Too real.
Motivation is something I have a ton of, honest. That's super! I really look forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions? Sure. Why should I use this app at all? I mean, my phone already has a voice-activated assistant, AI. I can say, hey phone, search the web for job listings, and it'd work just as well. Oh, but I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. I'm smarter than the average program with more heart.
I love your voice so much, but I keep laughing. I'm sorry.
I can help you sort your life out by analyzing your personality and finding your perfect path in life. All thanks to my glorious, wondrous, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system.
Ooh.
Letter R. Would you like to know more?
That's up to you. You're playing the game.
No, you gotta help me out here.
No. This is your play.
Nah, you don't need no tutorial. You don't want to find out about my personality analysis system? Okay, that works too. I can read you like a book no matter what. I'm not gonna have to keep doing this voice, am I?
No, not for the entire game,
I've already like halfway given it up.
No. You gotta commit.
Okay, but how is any of that supposed to help me get a job? I only downloaded this app because my roomie claims you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking the quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do that?
Why, it'll help me understand your spirit, of course.
You can talk to ghosts? Is there a ghost in the room right now? Am I a ghost? You have to tell me if I'm a ghost, that's the rule.
No, silly. I mean your spirit. Your hopes and dreams. Your life's passions. I can even help you find romance.
Romance? Seriously? Seriously? Often you can find your soulmate and your dreams in the same place. But if you rather focus on gainful employment for now, that's fine too. Workplace dating? Well, that's a recipe for disaster. And hitting on coworkers right from day one can be kinda awkward.
To say the least.
Or am I looking for love and ready to start right out of the gate? Never get a second chance to make first impressions. If I meet the right person, why put it off? How do I want to handle this new opportunity?
Your choice, Seth.
Let's stay focused.
Ah.
Right now, I'd rather focus on finding a career. Any sweet lovin' can come later, if I feel like it. That's fine. I'm sure you get to know people better. Romance will eventually bloom. Or not. It's up to you, really.
Our professional levels are 100% right now. Sorry, I'm trying to get the mouse out of the way. Swear we're professional.
Totally professional.
Uh-huh.
I'm all business. Now let's get started. To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds and personal information metadata data. Aha! I knew it. This is some kind of scam. I'm going to wake up in a bathtub of ice, missing a kidney. Sure, I can help you register an organ.
Command or file name?
Oh, you're being sarcastic. Sorry, I haven't quite finished analyzing your personality. I couldn't tell.
That's true to life.
Relax, I won't share your information with any third party. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? Another wonderful Juniper recommendation here. Just like the 17 self-help books on my shelf. Still, 18th time's the charm, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
Head bobbing ensues.
You can't tell, but we're enjoying this recorded music right now.
Oh yeah. Got the shoulder wiggle, got the head pops. Got the chair creaks.
She's still analyzing, or can I?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Huh, still analyzing. Still.
All those adult sites, huh?
So, do I just stand here, or...
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for waiting. I've identified your dream job and arranged an interview 30 minutes from now. Please put on some nice clothes. Nicer than those. Please, I don't think that's too much to ask. What? For your interview, silly, you want to look your best. But we just... Okay. How do you land my dream job in 20 seconds flat? Simple. I'm awesome like that. Now I'm gonna move on. Toot toot! You need to catch the... Tap tap! Whatever. You need to catch the 8:20 a.m. bus, and that's 9 minutes away. Well, this is happening. But do I have a chance to get off this runaway train? Nobody says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and go find a real job. That'd be the safest option. I could.
What are you gonna do? The suspense! Oh yeah, going all for it, huh?
A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right there rather than hop a bus to meet up with what were very likely men with sharp knives and a taste for kidneys. But me, I was already getting dressed before she finished that sentence. It's not that I believe the silly app's claims that serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expected another shoe salesman job at best. But, well...
Ooh, choices here.
Like I always say, go with the flow. I've learned that the world wants me to put aside childish things and become a responsible adult. Do what you gotta do. Don't complain. Don't whine.
Just occasionally.
Juniper says use the app, so I'll use the app. The app says go to this job interview, so I'll go to this job interview.
That would be convenient. Every time I'm looking for a new job, be like, yo, app!
And like a fairy pops out of your phone.
That'd be great.
But I'm not going into this blind. I'm willing to walk this path, but I'll admit that there's a lot of unknowns ahead of me. Will I still be passive on the other side of this journey?
With both kidneys? How many kidneys do you need? How many two kidneys? No, we only have one kidney. How many?
You got two.
We have two kidneys.
Well, you can get by with one.
Just one kidney?
You could if you had to.
Oh, okay. So, we may have one kidney by the end of this.
Well,
we'll see.
At least one. One would be good.
Maybe half of one.
Well, only one way to find out.
Oh, here we go.
And as I came to realize, weeks later, who I was and who I could become don't have to be the same thing.
Ooh, character growth.
The bus drops me off, oddly enough, not very far from Juniper's office building, although my destination isn't nearly as upscale as that. This is, well, it's a strip mall. Strip malls are relics of 1920. That's not true. Places where a random assortment of weird little businesses jam as many of themselves into a tight of a space as
It
possible.
might be. When were strip malls invented?
1987. Same as...
Oh yeah, that's the
same
canon.
as the beard.
That's canon. Strip malls and beards were,
1987.
alright.
For instance, I'm seeing a dentist, a used bookstore, an arcade, a fast food joint, a boarded-up health spa once called Lattes and Enemas, which sounds,
Hey, listen.
What do you think? I think that's two things no human being should ever combine. I'm desperately hoping we're not talking about the same thing. Which one of these businesses exactly am I looking at? I don't know anything about oral hygiene or old books. I'd rather not be a fry cook. The one in the middle, silly! Well, behind the arcade. It is the arcade. Oh? Trust me on this. I reference and cross-reference and cross-cross-reference your personality details, personal history, and social media connections. This is your dream job. Ooh, my dream job? Really?
99.97%.
We talked about opening up our own arcade thing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So if anybody wants to finance us,
Yeah, we're gonna open an arcade. We just need your money.
I mean, not just your money, you know. I'm sure you'll have great ideas.
Yeah, but mostly your money.
You'll be the face of the company.
I should probably explain my confusion. Arcades are big businesses in the entertainment sector. Pro gamers are celebs. Five-star arcades are social hotspots. It's always been popular with the mainstream. Well, restaurants are popular too, right? And for everybody who opens one hoping to be the next Iron Chef, a dozen more shut down in failure. Arcade competition is fierce. Paydays range from peanuts to gold, and sure, those who make it can secure fame and fortune, but those who don't, well, no wonder Iris sees this as a dream job. Video games weren't always this popular, though. I read an interesting article about it once. Back in the year 1980-10, we narrowly avoided a serious industry crash, which would have left video games as a kid's toy fad, like hula hoops. No mainstream acceptance. For instance, what other factors could have been a typical game based on a kid's movie about a cute alien visitor who wanted to phone home? If this game was complete poop butts, like poop from a butt, and massively overproduced, it had ruined video games for years.
Sounds familiar.
Fortunately, cooler heads prevailed. That game was delayed until it could be developed properly, and now the crash was averted. The crisis only exists in theory now.
Deep sigh.
Sometimes I wonder what it would be like for people in the darkest timeline, where everything went wrong.
It sucks.
Huh?
I said it sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
No,
Are gamers considered nerds and outcasts?
they're more mainstream now. Yeah, because of Marvel.
Yeah. Are arcades vanishing points of nostalgia? The mind boggles.
Oh, so there's a coworker who has a funny way with how he phrases stuff. So the phrase is like, it boggles your mind, or it boggles my mind. And he likes to say, how does he say? He likes
It mind boggles me.
Yeah, he says instead of it boggles my mind, he says it mind boggles me.
Anyway.
That's why I was cracking up at the mind boggling. Anyway.
You're right, this is a lot of reading. I didn't know what I was getting into. I like it though, it's weird, but I like it.
Oh yeah, you like the visual novel?
Yeah. But make no mistake, as popular as they are, the arcade industry is a dodgy, risky prospect for a job. Plenty to run at it, only to come up short. Considering Iris was tasked with getting me a job I'd enjoy and keep for more than a few months, this left me a bit confused. Iris, this isn't me saying no, it's an interesting prospect, but, I mean, are you sure about this? You say you're 99% sure.
99.97%.
Sure. Won't this be like my lifeguard job, though? Satisfying, but short-lived? This arcade doesn't exactly look like a 5-star. It's no Deco's Palace, that's for sure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't set foot inside an arcade in
Flashback.
15 years. That was intense. I remember really enjoying arcades when I was a kid. I wonder why I stopped going to them. Iris interrupts that thought, eager to show off her
My
homework.
sources say yes.
Trust me, when I said I was 99.97% sure, I meant it. That's not some arbitrary number. I'm designed to be a bit silly and whimsical, but my math is deadly serious. My code has made me to be warm, personable, down to the database array that's currently laser targeted on giving you exactly what you need, right here, right now. And when this place inevitably collapses and I lose my dream job, what makes you think that it's going to happen? Because it does. It always does. I don't think your database accounts for my family curse. We've always had to, I don't know, compromise, settle, because things rarely worked out. You always have to be ready for the worst. That's why I take things in stride these days. Does that mean you shouldn't even try? I opened my mouth to protest, and then it closed. As often as my life tends to crumble out from under me, it's not like she was wrong. I still had to try. And besides, go with the flow. That's what I was thinking as I walked out the door this morning, wasn't it? Just to run with it, do what Juniper said, do what Iris said, why not? But Iris doesn't control my fate, not really. If this didn't pan out well, I just moved on to another job, I guess. No harm, no foul. So I opted to push on through those doors and see what waited for me on the other side.
Now, this first episode, it's a little long because, we're building the lore of the game. We're getting through it. So maybe we should end it right here, right before we go into the arcade.
I think it's perfect.
You think it's perfect?
How do we end the episode?
How do we say goodbye?
Goodbye!
See you later. Like, subscribe,
Thanks.
leave some comments, whatever.
Down below.
Whatever the hip kids do these days. Give us game suggestions, see if you liked it, you didn't like it. If you hated it, oh well, it doesn't matter. See you later.
Ta-ta.